The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Puzzle General's Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2021. This is Cards of the Heart, and we've got quite a matchup for you in losers quarterfinals. These two have already had to topple top seeds to get to where they are, but one of them is going to have to say goodbye to their losers bracket journey here. It is the number 6 seed, Bbforky, and the number 8 seed, 6. And to help me call this action tonight is our resident mad tech scientist, Dark Aries.
How's it going?
Oh, it is going pretty well, I must say. Just can't help but get hype for all of this good action. And yeah, these two are definitely.
I'm pretty hype. I got my bowl. You know how when you go to like the movie theaters and you want to get yourself hyped up, so you get like popcorn or candy. Like I got a bowl of sour keys here. I'm pumped up. I just need Mountain Dew.
Oh, that sounds like the life. But we'll get that hype built up here in just a little bit. But first, if you're just tuning into this game for the first time, you're not exactly sure how it works, don't worry, you are not alone in that regard. Allow me to try to give a brief explanation of how this game works and how we are playing it here in this tournament. Tetris Attack is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in August 1996 for North America and November 1996 for Europe. It was also broadcast on the Japanese Teleview service from November 1996 until the service was discontinued in June 2000. As a match 3 puzzle game, if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you'll need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can quickly add up if stacked correctly. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear and then have the panels directly above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will also make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. That said, due to the way this game handles combo garbage as well as the overall speed of these opponents, you will almost exclusively see our players make them run out of time through timely garbage attacks. Easy mode has 10 stages, normal mode has 11 stages, and hard and V-hard, as we call it, have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. So we are in the bracket stage of our tournament. It is double elimination at this point. We are still doing the one-player versus mode the entire point of this tournament, really. Just trying to speedrun against computers, but because we are in the bracket stage, because only the best of the best make it here, we are playing only on the hardest difficulty we call V-hard after Pokemon Puzzle League's naming convention, which, by the way, got it wrong compared to the base games. That's neither here nor there. But we're gonna try to go through these matches week to week in best of 7 speedrun race fashion. So we'll end up seeing both of the losers quarterfinals matches tonight, and hopefully next week we will be able to see not only the losers semifinals between the winner of this match and the winner of the next match, but also the winners finals match between FoxyMan52 and yours truly. So hopefully it will be on course to get grand finals done by the end of this month. And when we do get there, it will be a best of 9 affair. And the winner of the winner's bracket, which will either be myself or Foxyman, will start that match with a 1-0 lead. And as close as some of these matches have been in this bracket already, that 1-0 opening lead is going to play a huge role in whoever wins this tournament. So let's take another look at this bracket, and you can see how some of this has already unfolded. We have just as many 4-3s as we do 4-0s. like Forky's been on both ends of this. He got swept by Foxyman in the first round, and then had to go the full 7 games with Wired Wiki. 6, however, it's been like feast or famine with him. He took out FFR Pro, knocked him down, I should say, in 5 games, and then, as some of you just saw earlier, got swept by me. And really, I was playing out of my mind in that match. You should definitely go check that out if you haven't already. But I would say both of our competitors in this losers bracket matchup areas are quite close to each other in overall skill level. They both have recent personal bests in this category, so they are playing at their peak at the right time.
Yeah, it's and I know if any of you guys are interested in this game and join the Puzzle General Discord, wink wink, you'll actually see that every Friday kind of people do kind of like a community games play, and everyone's been on the grind in here because this part of the tournament has people just so hyped up. You know, new personal bests, new personal averages. Like, people are on the grind here. If this was like a real life gym, you'd walk in and everyone's like bench pressing 200 pounds. They're giving it their all. Also, one random thing that I kind of noticed, and I don't think I noticed before, and if I did notice it before, I'm mentioning it again. I really like how the Tale of the Tape part now has the red background for the difficulty that we're playing in this part of the bracket, and how the challenge page has the cave. It's one of those like itty bitty production things that I'm a super fan of, and maybe you, the viewers, didn't notice it, but now you did, and now you're like, I got this. So now you're going to be double wowed when we finally get to this epic match.
Not gonna lie, I'm a bit proud of those choices. Glad I went that route for this part of the bracket, and hopefully you guys get to see something a little bit better when we get to grand finals. Although it probably depends on your perspective at that point, but it's gonna be really tough to imagine what we get to see here. These two have been a bit of a feast or famine in this bracket stage. Forky, for instance, had an average race time of 9:45 in his 3 races that he was able to finish against Foxyman in on route to getting swept But against Wired Wiki, he gutted out some really tough races, came out with an average of 926, and won that match in 7 games. Meanwhile, Six played out of his mind with a 915 race average against FFR Pro. Handed, I think to this point, the only loss of a sub 9-minute run. I believe it was the game 3 between FFR Pro and Six. Maybe it was game 2, one of those two, where Six posted 834 and FFR posted 849. So
oh yeah, I remember that. Oh boy, my commentating that was absolutely bonkers. I think that's the only time I've actually lost my actual mind in comment. Like, I'm a very relaxed voice right now. I was very much not relaxed during the commentating of that stream. I was going bonkers for 2 reasons. One, that match was crazy. And the second reason, you guys should just watch the YouTube VOD to find out. But seriously, like, that was a match. Like, I don't think there would have been, unless I've missed something, that personally, that was a really hype matchup. And, you know, I don't know if the tournament will peak there, but I would be totally content if that's how the tournament peaked, because that was crazy.
It's crazy indeed. This whole bracket has been crazy on several levels, and it's only going to get crazier from here on out. But yeah, Six played out of his mind in that match with a 915 average, and then when he came to me, he played a little more down to earth with a 954 average. So it's really tough to see what we're going to expect from these two. These two, at their best, could certainly play with each other, but they haven't always been at the absolute top of their game, and they're going to have to be at the absolute top of their game going forward in the tournament, especially if we see the expected result out of the other losers bracket matchup, which we could get to later on. But Aries, which one of each of these competitors are you expecting to see from these players tonight?
That's a tough one. I mean, this tournament is kind of like Forky's return to form in a lot of ways. And, you know, when you're, at least I've always noticed it, maybe other people have noticed too, when you go on a hiatus of something and then you come back into it in full swing, you realize that, you know, because you've had that hiatus, your brain is cleared out, you now understand things in a different light than what it used to be, and you kind of like come at it in a brand new way, and that's what gets your brain firing. With puzzle games, actually, fun fact, Professor Aries here with the fun fact, your brain, the more you play puzzle games and the better you get at puzzle games, your brain becomes more efficient at it and doesn't actually work as hard. Like, the neurons are not firing in the brain scans that have the different colors. But when it's like a new challenge, your brain all of a sudden starts working into overdrive, like, oh, I need to get good at this. So that's kind of like the correlation of puzzle games and the brain. So when you go on that hiatus, you know, you kind of jumpstart that process again. And when you're in that hype mode where it's like, oh, I'm improving, things are clicking left and right. Not to say that Six hasn't had that either, because that game against FFR again, like, bonkers. But I kind of want to give Forky a little bit of an edge here, just because of that kind of longer hiatus and rolling into things. And he has done really well in previous terms as well, as we see here on our tail of the tape. So
I think of everyone that signed up for this tournament, I do want to believe that Six has been putting in the most online practice. Like, just about every day these past few weeks, Six has been on the grind, trying to get consistent at this level, because going in, Six was not performing at the best level of these different difficulties Like we had 6 pegged as a bit of a easy mode specialist. The times were better on the easier end of the difficulty spectrum, but 6 has really been putting in a lot of work, and getting that 755 recently has definitely upped the confidence for him just a bit. But Forky has been doing a bit of grinding himself, and got his 743 recently as well. So I don't know if hiatus strats are working super well for Forky, but I do want to believe that Forky has the higher ceiling, and that may just end up being all the difference. So it might be Forky in 6 or 7. You know what? We've had so much craziness with game 7s. Let's go for another game 7. I think Forky's gonna take it in 7. I think these two are definitely close enough contested to get that done. How does that sound?
Yeah, I got enough sour keys for that.
That's good to hear. Well, let's not waste any more time on that. Let's get to this losers quarterfinals matchup. Number 6 seed Bbforky, number 8-6 coming at you right now. Yes, it is Craigasm versus Franker Z in full display here at Puzzle General. Let's go ahead and let these players know that they are ready to start. This is a best of 7 affair, remember, so it will be the first person to win 4 races between these two that will win the match. And yeah, these two have had similar times in bracket stage, so it's really hard to tell how close this is gonna be between them.
Yeah, I'm sure that as soon as we get a couple stages in, we'll have a better idea, and then we'll hit the caves, and then it'll flip on its head a couple times, and we'll do it all over again.
Alright, our race room countdown is going, and we will be seeing these two get started rather shortly. And it appears that 6's stream is about 4 seconds in the past. This makes sense. 6 is actually streaming to his Twitch right now, so that would be an expected amount of delay for that kind of broadcast. So we'll get that fixed up for the next game, but keep that in mind as we start this game 1 here. Oh, Forky, unfortunately getting hit with the garbage clearing. And
ooh, on 6's side as well, yeah.
6 is 1 line short. No, don't cheat like that. Bad Lakitu. Bad Cloud Dude. Ugh.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Forky finished with 30 seconds and 6 finished with 34 seconds. You determined that 6's stream was 4 seconds into the past because of Twitch delay. That's a funny coinky-dink.
Oh, jeez. Well, Lakitu does have a tendency to do that. And you know what?
Ooh.
Bumpty has a tendency to allow that immediately after. Okay, 12 seconds for Bbforky. Definitely the kinds of times that both of our players would like to see. Unfortunately, 6 was 1 line short and is going to have to sit there for just a little bit longer. Generally, you kind of want to see these foes go down in like 6 to 7, 8 lines of garbage. But you know what? That was like 5? I think that was 5 lines for Forky there for the 11. This is
12,
definitely...
11. Wow.
Jeez. I mean, like like if you average 20 seconds per stage throughout, then your time is going to be expected to be somewhere around 7:48. And for some perspective, wow, nice 16 from 6, but Forky's going to come right back with a 14 of his own. Oh, me, oh my.
I also want to point out, that was a really slick combo that Forky did there. It was essentially like the Z or S piece in Tetris, because it was 1, 2, 3, and then underneath, and there was a 1, 2, 3, all stars. That I just thought that was a really clever 2-tiered combo that he did there to get a 6.
Speaking of 6, 13 seconds for 6 Wiggler. These players are starting off stupid fast. Oh, Forky's
this is what I like to see.
Forky is 1 line short, but this follow-up attack should get the job done. Eventually it will. It's a slow crawl. These two are moving.
I was very worried for Forky's stream there, because I was like, is the frog gonna get the extra line? Okay, they did, but then stop time ran out. That would have really sucked if they managed to get a clear with that 3rd line popping up.
Ah, 6.
Ooh.
6 absolutely crushing Froggy there with no moves left. We are calling that in the community a conch kill, after the person probably most enthusiastic for tracking those types of kills, Galloping Conch. But yeah, as I was saying, for a little perspective on how important it is for, wow, 11 combo from Forky, really showing the swag. That's one of the things that he's known for. Or maybe that was 6. I might be getting my sides mixed up, but it's just too hype.
It is. Well, Forky's definitely one for overkill, because, you know, there are, in Pokemon Puzzle League, there is the Forky strats where you just, what is it, mystery chain your opponent?
Sometimes that is what it takes at that level, because those foes just don't clear so much. But yeah, you know what? Forky is on quite the pace right now. This could easily hit the Cave of Wickedness at around 5 minutes. 6 is really not far behind that pace either. Similar Lungefish between those two. Lungefish doesn't usually play that nice. Tends to need 8 lines at least to get taken down.
That was a beautiful combo on Forky's side right there. What was that, 9? 7 right there. Ooh.
Those combos always look so good. It just wasn't timed as well as he would have wanted.
Yeah, 25 seconds.
6 have enough here? Oh, 6 sure does. Oh man, we are like very much toe-to-toe here. Like, what is the actual margin between these two heading into the cave? This
around 4 seconds, so that would be around the same time.
Yeah, we're like 2 seconds apart. This might be coming down to Bowser, as so many of these stages have gone. And 15
Whoa.
from Forky, going with the X6 chain. 6 also going with the X6 chain, just getting a clear on that garbage though.
This hook, Bill.
This screen is shaking a lot though.
Why hook, Bill?
Oh no. Oh no, that is not going to end very quickly for 6.
What?
Hookbill needs to calm down.
Dear.
And Forky needs to calm down. He is throwing gigantic chains at these cave opponents right now, and
okay.
So
finally.
far it is largely working. 22 on Plant. This kind of pace is very hard to sustain in the cave, because once you get to the Cave of Wickedness, or as the original Paladopone calls it, Death Mountain, these foes actually learn to set up and create their own chains. Like, they will go out of the way to create chains, and it's so much harder to get fast times in this area of the game.
Yeah, let's flip it and reverse it to the start of this run. Like, yeah, we'll hit caves and then things will kind of flip on their head. You know, 6 is maybe ahead, maybe tied. All of a sudden, 49 second stage. Gotta love it. But then he gets 24 on Piranha Plant, so you know.
There we go. There we go. And this Kamek is going to chain off the garbage, so there is an opportunity for 6 to come back here.
Oh, it's going for that triple tier.
Oh, third tier. And getting a chain off of that garbage. Oh, jeez.
That's despicable.
This is disgusting. Oh, 6 might have been able to cheese Kamek there. That was an early stack raise.
What are you doing with 6 combos, Kamek?
Jeez.
Is it gonna make it? It made it. Okay, okay.
Okay,
oh,
6 is
all
out.
Right.
6 is on to Bowser first with that 20-second Kamek.
Oh boy.
Let's listen
Whenever you get
6.
a stage that is more than 1 minute, like we're almost hitting 1.5 minutes on Forky's side. Oh dear.
You hate to see it. What like Kamek is just cheating and cheating and cheating. Oh, that was a nice 8 combo to start that chain.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be enough though? Bowser is going off.
Yeah, this on 6's side, Bowser could very well troll this, and Forky could very well clutch this.
Oh, Bowser's gonna run out. Bowser has no way to answer this now. 6 needs to be able to drop this. He couldn't! That's the break for Forky!
Bowser clutched it?
Is he gonna have any more time though? He doesn't! That's gonna be it! And 6 will be taking this first game with an 8:52. And Forky is just right there with a 9:06.
Oh,
crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
That is definitely a start suitable for tournament play. Oh, man. You definitely love to see that. So, good effort from Forky, but it will be 6 taking home the first star of the match. Wow. And let me see if I can set Forky's stream back into the past for a bit before we start this next game.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Starting this whole part of the tournament off with only, if I can math correctly, 14 seconds of difference. That's pretty bonkers. Pretty heckin' bonkers.
As random as this game gets, where people could just as easily get 8-minute times as they do 12-minute times, or in my case, like 12 minutes in one 7-game set, and then 7 minutes in a 4-game set. Like this game gets nuts sometimes.
Yup.
Alright, we are getting this game 2 started. Fortunately, we're not able to see how Forky is feeling at this very moment, but 6 definitely looks prepared, focused, ready to get this moving, and 6 really has come a long way from the start of this tournament. I think you pointed out a while back, Aries, 6's greatest rival going into the tournament was I Like Being Smart, and now he's gotten to the point where he could take down the #1 player in our bracket. It's really amazing stuff.
Yeah, if puzzle games had like a Super Saiyan type thing going on, he definitely like Super Saiyaned up. I don't, you know, if we started Super Saiyan 1, he's now Super Saiyan 2.
Still a bit of a trek to get to Super Saiyan Blue, though, but that's a whole nother...
Oh, dude, I'm so far behind.
Box of wax.
I've not watched Super at all.
Honestly, same.
I should.
Alright. Alright.
Oh,
Game 2.
7. What is that? Holy moly, Forky, calm down.
Jeez. Okay. That just a frame perfect swap to keep that into a chain, and yeah, he needed all of that for that Lakitu. Both Lakitu rolled deep. But 6 not quite getting enough down. Forky does for the low tide. No, Lakitu, what are you doing?
You hate to see it on stage 1, of all places.
That can't be allowed. That actually can't be allowed. Oh, Forky almost got away with a gift from Bumpty. Just needed one more line to get a 10-second stage.
Oh, I'm loving these combos coming out from Forky's side. And also, what I'm noticing as well is that he'll pause and wait to see, okay, is this going to be enough? Is this not going to be enough? I don't think enough players, at least through this tournament, and that's just improvement of skill as well, take the time to actually see if they're going to be launching enough or if they should cut it off at a certain point. Forky's been really good at that.
And we've also seen situations from players in these matches. Okay, Forky's throwing out some lag chains. Okay, that got built really quickly. And once Poochie stops chaining, he will go down in relatively short order. Just unfortunate timing. Gonna be a little bit better timing for 6, though, and that's gonna allow some ground to be made up like that. 10 seconds in a single stage is not an insignificant amount of time to make up. Extrapolate that over an entire run, and you're practically saving 2 minutes. But to finish my point on shoot, there's too much happening going on. I can't remember what points I was going to make, but just too much happening all at once.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of. Like, you know, the viewer, they get to kind of pick what side they're looking on, and then we'll kind of commentate, you know, what we see here. But we're the ones who have to, like, constantly look at both.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have enough people around to have dedicated spotters to see how both players are doing and possibly log stats.
Do you know what would actually be amazing if we could have, like, if UFC has those like strikes thrown pop-ups that always happen and how successful they are. Can you imagine, like, partway through the tournament there's like a pop-up and it's like average combo size, average chain size, largest combo, largest chain? That mind would be blown.
That is next level stuff. Oh, Forky Froggy, what are you doing? Trying to ruin a perfectly good run here. Both players running into a bit of a troll there. Seems like once we get to, like, the middle of this 12-stage run, these foes have a tendency to want to require a bit more garbage out of you. Sometimes it can be 7 lines, 8 lines, sometimes 9 lines we've seen. It's been a bit nutty.
Yeah, 16 seconds right there.
Yeah, they're first. So that's helping. Forky, meanwhile, this Blarg's gonna chain off the garbage and just waste another 2 seconds or so. Ugh. I hate to see it.
Well, at this point, the goal is basically just keep your stages as low as possible, so that way when you get to the cave, you can hopefully clutch a quicker time and your opponent hopefully gets trolled. That's basically the strategy. You hope for the RNG gods to bless you.
Okay, Forky not getting the start he was looking for here, but 6 is not quite getting enough to deal with this, with his own lunchfish. So both stages.
That might be the highest time we've seen so far in this, because I was Forky had like a 36, and that was just a 38 on 6's side. So this might be one of the highest times so far for this. I'm sure we'll get a troll in the cave who brings it to like over a minute, but for this specific one, anyways, not like this star.
Sometimes it just do be like that.
Especially
now in this area of the game where Lunchfish and Raphael tend to want 6 lines of garbage each. Okay, 6 finally getting it done. 31 seconds. We'll be entering the cave first, and the big garbage Forky's making the screen shake more. That's delaying him just a bit more. So both players hitting the cave at around 6 minutes, which has got to raise some anxiety. I think Forky might be watching 6's stream, but you can't help but wonder. Oh, okay.
17 seconds. Let's go.
That is a way to put some distance on your opponent, and now Forky Plant is gonna get a few extra chains and not have anything else. So yeah, Forky Bill actually getting a 19. This is gonna come down to the wire. This is gonna be stupid close.
Might come down to Bowser again, yeah.
Okay, 6 with his patent pending X6 chain. Let's see here. Looks like we had a bit of a visual hiccup. These streams might need resynced by the time we're done. Alright, Plant done in 28 seconds. Forky Plant flattening, not getting much of anything. Is Forky's follow-up going to be any good? Oh, horizontal 6 combo, that usually means death! And that is a conch kill for Forky Plant.
Nice.
That's a satisfying feeling.
Yeah, now we just got Kamek and Bowser. We'll see how those go. What I am kind of noticing between these two players anyways is, you really don't want to top out the stack, but you also want to maximize your stack. And I think Forky plays a little bit more dangerously to the top of the screen compared to 6. Which probably is the reason why he can get so many combos and chains off the way he does, and beyond the huge amount of stack awareness that he has.
Yeah, Forky needs that stack awareness because he's admittedly not the fastest cursor in the West, not like we see from the likes of FFR Pro or Foxy Man, but it's working out here. Looks like Forky might be first to Bowser.
This is gonna be close.
There might have been some extra stream delay from that hiccup, so we'll have to see who rings in first.
You know what? It's another run where it comes down to Bowser. I can't complain.
Yeah, what else is new? Am I right? Oh, Forky made a 9 combo out of that.
That was
okay.
Whoa.
That requires some very
sick.
precise timing. Oh, is that gonna... No. Bowser's just kind of airwalking this stuff, and 6 Bowser is going ham.
Yeah, like...
Jeez.
What? And, although this might be...
Wait a minute, though.
They might
Wait a minute.
crush themselves.
There's nothing left. Did
yeah,
6 do the job? He sure did!
Yup.
Wow!
Oh. I think actually the last Bowser was like that too.
Oh.
Dang.
Are we gonna get a relatively close finish on this one, or is Bowser just gonna continue to be booty butt cheeks? Looks like Bowser has sufficiently buried Forky under garbage, forcing Forky to build from that garbage, and that takes a long time to process. So this is gonna take a while.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to eat a sour key. They should sponsor me.
So let's see, what was that time for 6? A 9:34. Definitely playing steady. Maybe that extra grinding has been paying off, because I do tend to see that Forky's lows get very, very low. Like when it gets bad, it gets ugly, and this is getting ugly. You really hate to see this. Oh, Forky's still short, and he's having to wait on converting garbage. Oh, this is...
Yeah, this is gonna hit over 2.5 minutes. We might even hit 3.
Oh, you hate to see this. Does Bowser have anything left? No time.
Okay.
Finally, 11:39. Man,
That's rough.
You really hate to see that. That's those are tilting Bowser fights. Those are definitely very tilting Bowser fights. You just can't have those and expect to win races, and everyone in this tournament knows that.
I think 6 has a new superpower of just causing tilts. not like directly, but it's just like one of those, like, just in the presence of 6, you just get these matches that just cause you to, like, how are you not supposed to tilt at an almost 3-minute Bowser? It's insanely tough.
Who knows? How did I even manage like an average of like 826 against him with that kind of superpower? That's nuts. But as it is now, 6 will be getting the second star.
See, what's been happening is you've been commentating with me throughout this tournament, and my soothing, calming voice is just like a barrier.
Ooh. I don't know what that's supposed to implicate, but I gotta say, I don't hate it.
Puzzle General ASMR coming soon.
I almost have the microphone for that. Almost.
Alright, let's see if I can speedrun another sour key before we start.
Alright. 6 will be getting ready for this game really soon. Ugh. Man. It really has been feast or famine from these two, and so far, to borrow a popular YouTuber's phrase, 6 has been beasting and feasting on Bbforky right now.
I've not heard that term yet.
That is Chris Smoove, who plays a bit of NBA 2K and other sports games like that.
Ah, sports ball. That's my problem.
There we go. Alright, looks like this, looks like 6's weirdness has caused him to be 5 more seconds into the pass, so keep that in mind as this Game 3 gets underway. Yep,
Ooh.
yep, 19 for Forky, 14 for 6. So 6 starting off really hot.
See, that might actually be a problem because 6 has won the past 2 stars on the nice hoppy bouncing stars. But he didn't have good stage 1s, and actually the opposite. He had really terrible stage 1s, so I'm actually kind of worried now.
Yeah, I was like half worried for Forky for a second for raising his stack all the way up to the top before doing anything. At higher speed levels, that can actually get you killed. So there we go.
This one is close.
Yep, this is separated by stream delay, which I do believe 6 is 5 seconds into the pass, so he actually has a 5-second lead at this very juncture. But yeah, these at this level, all of these runs are gonna come right down to the wire.
Okay.
Oh, 6 is 1 line short. But Forky, very fortunate for him, getting the 15 there. Oof.
Oh.
Yeah.
If Poochie got the second tier there, I might have freaked out just a little bit, just a teensy bit.
Yeah, that has a tendency to be freak out inducing. Okay, Forky, I see you. Time to build a follow-up attack there. Is 6's initial attack going to be good here? It should be. There we go.
Okay.
That should be another lead change for this one. Man, it's really hard to get separation this early. All of these players are hovering around low 9 to 9.5 minute averages. Everyone's just so good. It's so hard to separate from the crowd.
Yeah, and that's really what these tournaments kind of bring up. You can have the best personal best in the world, but how consistent are you at getting that speed? That is the important part in these tournaments.
Alright, similar 20-somethings from our two competitors. 20-somethings are not what Forky needs right now, though. That is not a winning strategy. Sometimes these stages just won't let that happen.
6 is actually a little bit more ahead because the whole into the past, into the future type dealio we got going on here due to the magical powers of the internet. But it's still really close, all things considered.
Okay, 6's first attack was not even close. Blarg! What did you do? 6 Blarg just magically created a 6 combo and a 2 chain to out of a 2 chain to clear that garbage. That's not
like they died right after, but that's still like seconds wasted on 6's side that lets Forky catch up. That's rough. I'm not gonna lie, that's super rough. Because, you know, if they maybe got like a clear 2 after, you know, that's just whatever. But literally right after the garbage finished, it like went up a line and boom, topped out. Ugh. Whoa. 21.
Okay,
Blackjack.
Not bad. And the 6, once again, a couple of lines short. Just has not been as crisp, admittedly, but some of these stages have needed a little bit more than usual.
Double 6 combos on Forky's side.
I do like the way Forky extended that chain to keep it alive. But again, it looked like a 7-line attack, and Lungefish and Raphael tend to need 8 lines for your opener.
Oh, I just realized that 6 is over a minute on Lungefish right now.
That's the downside of a bad opening attack. These foes or continuing to clear stuff all the way through. So if you don't do what you need to at the very beginning, you've got to make even more to make up for that lost ground. And it just gets out of control, the spiral, after a while. Okay, there was a chance for Hookbill to get cheese there, but Forky did not have quite enough combos. And it looks like
This might be, yep, okay.
Raphael's out of time, and so is Hookbill. Forky is maintaining a one-stage lead.
It could have been two, thinking about it, but the Forky also getting trolled the same time 6 was getting trolled. Kind of didn't let that happen.
Yeah, this match could have definitely gone out of control. Man, Forky's... see, 6 actually pulling out some good combos here. Just not quite getting them all to come down in a timely fashion.
Ooh, 7.
Forky finding
Alright.
some nice stuff to get to a 22. Oh, Hookbill gets a horizontal 6 combo, but doesn't lead to immediate death. That's unfortunate. Screen shaking a lot. That Hookbill's just going to keep going. That's going to be what Forky needs to get back into this match. Forky has been...
51 seconds. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, Kevik almost ran out of time from Forky's attack, and now he's going to get a chain. And another chain. And another chain, but...
Didn't even have to do anything for that one. This might be a crush.
Yeah,
this is a crush. Okay. Forky now actually on a 2-stage lead currently. Might change back to 1, but...
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Remember, this is a best of 7 match, and 6 currently leads 2 games to nothing, so Forky really needs this to get the confidence back up. Building an X6. Bowser's X5. Oh, wow!
Oh.
Just the right size with combos following up to minimize the shake time, and that is going to be an 8:36 for Bbforky.
Yeah, that's a nice swing of times
work
for Forky. 9:06, 11:39, 8:36.
Welcome to Tetris Attack. These are the roller coasters you should come to expect. Not quite made by war criminals, but
what is going on 6's side?
you can't. You're probably better off that way. Down to one line.
You're not supposed to do that.
Okay, Kevin doesn't have anything now, but man, you're just wasting all the time. That's not right. That's not right.
It's a big oof right there.
It really do be a roller coaster with this game sometimes, and we are seeing it in spades. I think we can. I think we do have a moment. We can go ahead and give Forky that first star.
Look at it. All blue. Hopping up and down.
Blue is my favorite color.
See, my favorite color is yellow, and that's the color of the star. I think. And before it's not actually yellow.
No, you're fine. you're fine. Oh, Bowser just... Again, Bowser doing Bowser things. So common. We've seen it so many times in this tournament. Don't think we have successfully cracked the code on Bowser. 6 about to have a 1139 of his own, it looks like. Happens to literally everybody. Happens to literally everyone in this tournament. So you can't feel too bad about getting these kinds of runs. Just do what I did. Get it out of the way in a run that didn't matter too much, and just respond with more sub-9s.
I mean, it worked for Forky. He had like, what, over 2 minutes on his Bowser stage and whips out an 836 right after?
Alright.
204.
1204. You hate to see that. That's gonna be, I'm gonna be a broken record saying that. You just hate to see it.
You should just get a soundboard. And that way, you can save your voice commentating by just soundboarding all of these catchphrases you have. You know what? You don't even have to actually If you ever need to like commentate, but like really pay attention to the stream, you just start like dancing between the soundboard, just like doing random catchphrases, and I'm sure it will sync up.
Oh man.
It's like the Simpsons episode with the bird constantly hitting the button. That would be super funny.
Alright, let me try to get 6's. Let me reset 6's stream to resynchronize. And we should be ready for a game 4 here shortly. Let's see. Yeah, this is about what I was expecting from these two. They've been in roughly the same range, but the highs have been high and the lows have been a bit low, to the point of uncomfortable for these players. So I can't say I'm really surprised by any of it.
When you think about it, like even let's look at Forky side right now. 836 is his current low, okay? His current high is 1139. We're already at a 1.5 times increase. If it lasted for like another minute or two, we're getting really close to that double the amount of time. Because double of 8 is 16, so it would be 8.5 would be 17 minutes. And he's already almost at 12. So if he had like 1 or 2 bad stages that went like 2 minutes each, we're almost at double the amount of time in this freaking speedrun. Don't you love RNG?
I don't think we'll be getting to that point, fortunately. I think these two will be able to bounce back and get some like good low 9-minute times. Make it nice and close. I would just love to see that. Alright. We are all synced up and ready for game 4. 6 seed Forky, 8 seed 6. One of these players will be eliminated really soon. Let's find out who it's going to be. Oh, 6 sent 7 lines. We needed 8. Forky knew he had to rebuild and did so immediately, but could not send the follow-up attack soon enough to prevent that garbage clear. So, again, couple of Lakitus, not super strong out of the gate. And again, it's just really hard to get strong Lakitus in general. He does tend to need 8 lines of garbage, from my experience.
Now, for the non-professionals of us here, cards, do you need 8 lines or for every stage before caves, or is it only certain stages before caves?
Behavior does tend to vary with the stage layouts, but on average, Lakitu tends to want 8 lines. Bumpty through Blarg want 7 lines. Lunchfish and Raphael want 8 lines. And if you're fast enough, every other stage after that can get away with like 6 lines. Poochie just barely getting a random match to clear Forky, and that's gonna allow 6 to swap the lead right back in his favor with that 15. Definitely.
Yeah, they've had some really good stages there. 6's Poochie being that 15. Forky, the prior stage, had a 14 actually, so you know, there's a little bit of a fire lit under them right now.
Okay, Forky kind of went a bit deep to try to extend that chain. Did not quite work. 6 starting to get onto a roll now with that 14. Do wonder if Forky's trying to do a little bit too much. Some of these chains are getting dropped a bit early, and Forky has said on multiple occasions he does not have the best cursor speed.
It might be a compensating thing. He's trying to do more. Like, he's trying to play faster, but in trying to play faster, it's actually throwing his timing off.
That is actually disgusting that 6's Froggy had time to get the 5 combo. It felt it needed to clear that garbage. And we're basically back even again. we're like
18 seconds. Ooh.
Yeah, we're like 3 seconds apart again. Again, once you're at this level, you're not really separating from your opponent this early on. Maybe by stage 7 we'll have a better insight as who has the best track to winning the race. That Forky Blarg just made a 9 combo. Okay then. That is disgusting. That is actually disgusting. Okay, 6 going for a 5 combo to start. Like, you're looking for garbage that stacks on top of each other, so 5 combo is very stackable. 4 combos are not, because they just create garbage that's 3 panels wide. And okay, that is a gift from the puzzle gods.
Wow.
Wow, yeah, you do not see that from Lunchfish very often. Lunchfish usually does what he just did to 6. That is actually disgusting.
Yep. It is really crazy how the swing of the times per stage are in this game.
Okay, I think Forky did make a big enough chain to delay that attack as well as he could have for Raphael. Oh, how did you have time for that 5 combo? 6 doesn't have anything for this
That's
Raphael's about crushed. Ugh. Oh,
yeah, that sucks. And the second tier.
Alright. Forky is first into the cave around 5.5 minutes with something approaching an 8-second lead. So that's still like one bad stage away from swinging the completely opposite direction. No time to let up now. Oh, this follow-up not quite good for super quick kill for Forky's build. 6 fork bill, 6 hook bill, still getting to a little bit. May not have time after this garbage falls, though. Will not. 6 will be advancing forward just ahead of Forky with that 26. Yeah, that's one.
That was unfortunate. Forky said too. Hookbill had that. Was going for that second tier right there and delayed things more seconds than was probably wanted.
Okay. 6 going up to the patent pending X6 chain. As is Forky. You're going big. And it worked for 6! That is 19 seconds! And that is just much more unfortunate for Forky. Oh, another line short. Should work for him now, because I don't know what Plant's doing at the very top. What Plant's expecting to get there. Ooh, that combo setup. Oh, that combo setup. Okay, that could turn out fine if Kamek did start chaining again. X6 would have been a very cheap kill if Kamek did not chain all that much. Forky Kamek is not chaining that much though. Okay, 6 is out to Bowser first, but Forky is right behind. Oh, both of these two are on sub-9 pace, and Bowser's gonna decide another one. Oh boy! Disadvantage for 6 is about 6 seconds. Okay. 6 again going to the patent pending X6 combo. Forky surprised a little bit, only getting an X3 out of that. Forky Bowser starting a chain X8. 6 Bowser went to X10. Is not gonna have but one line left. Oh boy, is 6 Bowser gonna have anything left? Oh!
Yeah, this is getting close.
Forky Bowser is out! 34 seconds! Wow! Bowser definitely deciding that one. That is something. That is an 8:56 for Forky. Again, sub-9 wins the race. We are seeing it. We are seeing sub-9 being the standard here. And not bad for 6 himself, 9:32. But we're getting to the point where even 9:32 is not enough. Yikes. That's all I have to say about that. But with that 8:56, Bbforky will be getting star number 2. Alright, we are getting Game 5 started. Post-haste. tied at 2. We are now in a best of 3 situation. Nothing else has really mattered to this point. We are gonna get this going really, really soon.
If you got sour keys, now is the time to eat them. I'm also realizing, is there actually like a brand behind sour? Because no, I don't think there is. There's no like brand of sour keys.
I don't consume sour keys at all. I don't do much sour things, so I'm not sure myself.
Yeah, no, I'd really enjoy sour candies. Oh, you know who could sponsor us though? Since we don't have a sour key brand, Warheads. I love me some Warheads.
I definitely understand the appeal. Alright. Game 5 is starting. We might have a bit of a extra delay from 6 once again. But we'll be starting this off about the same as the previous runs have been going. 21 for 6, 23 for Forky. Also, shoutouts to our moderation team. T-Man has effectively banned Bowser from our live chat.
Can you imagine if that Twitch account was actually like Nintendo's Bowser, like not the character, but they now have an employee who replaced Reggie with the last name Bowser.
Doug
Can you
Bowser,
imagine he was watching?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Can you imagine he's watching and he can't type in the chat because it's like, I got banned. What happened?
Oh, man. Probably not the first time that's happened, and it may not be the last. Alright. Okay. Okay, Forky started that chain really high up. I can't imagine that was going to lead to anything amazing, and now it's leading to a series of Forky needing one more line. 6 Poochie behaving only
that was
slightly
really
better.
close.
But now he's cheating. Stop it. It's another 2 seconds down the drain. but only just a little bit better. There's just slight little differences in the stage layouts are proving to be all the difference.
Yeah, I just want to, something I did notice on the Poochie stage on Forky's side. Poochie actually did manage to swap the panel for the clear, but the stop time ran out before the clear could actually proc, and that's what saved him that stage. Otherwise, that could have been really bad. But
right.
Whoa, 14 and 12, okay.
There we go. We got some bounce back from these two. There's really no quit in these competitors until it is all done. Okay, Forky, I saw that precise swap needed to make that chain. Didn't have anything to follow up there, but you know what? This X6 follow-up will probably do the trick once the combos drop.
Oh,
one more line!
Okay.
Oh, that's rough.
I was kind of concerned on Forky's side. I was like, where's the AI seeing this clear? And then I realized, horizontal clears, duh.
Oh, the horizontal clears. There have definitely been petitions to ban those.
I mean, you're basically playing Meteos at that point, right?
Right. I haven't played that in a long time. Alright, what do we got here? Well, okay. Forky Blarg, clearing garbage. 6 Blarg, clearing garbage. What else is new?
I think we just need to... Oh, what show is that from where it's like, and he hit the ball, and then they hit the ball, and everyone's hitting the ball. I forget, I want to say like it's a Monty Python thing or something, or some British comedy.
That sounds like it. Man, after all the randomness of this game, we're still basically only separated by a second. Halfway through, this is nutters. This is why we play these tournaments. That is why you play the games, because you never know. Okay, 6, eventually getting 9 lines down at once. Same for Forky. Both 20-somethings for their stages. This is probably gonna be another one that Bowser decides, let's be real.
Yeah, and we have a pretty awesome Twitch chat for these things as it's being played live. Because I was informed that what I was actually thinking of is the IT Crowd, which is a great show. You guys should all watch it. But that's the episode where Moss talks to the postman, and he goes like, "Hey, oi, Harry, you see that ludicrous display last night? What was Wagner thinking getting woke up?" And it's like, oh. And there's me, because soccer is one of the sports balls that I do watch and my house watches. So watching that episode was just so amazing. So amazing.
I think about whether we should try to make the IT Crowd for North American audiences, and then I realized we've already tried that. It bombed.
Yeah, it didn't work so well.
Alright, we got a Forky Bill with a really high stack. A 6 Bill with clearing more and more and more, and it's the high stack that dies first in 22 seconds. This swings just come back through and through.
Really close right now.
Alright, Forky getting X4 chain with a nice smattering of combos. Okay, going a bit deep for that one. Plant running out of time. Forky Plant gonna run out. 6 Plant looking to run out of time. Not quite there yet, but it... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. 6 Plant's gonna get a chain. That's another 2 seconds down the drain. And it's gonna lead to more time loss.
Second tier continues to just prove just how awful it is.
I just ran out of words after a while. Okay. Forky letting himself get a bit low. Fortunately, Kamek was way out of position. That will be a 23-second Kamek, leading to sub-9 pace Bowser. This would be exactly what Forky needs to take control of this match. Meanwhile, 6 going ham on his own Kamek. Just could not time that attack very well.
Alright, what's going on here? This Bowser's kind of clearing their stuff.
Bowser not getting cheesed.
But, yeah, Forky's Bowser doesn't have that much left.
Bowser is just moving between first and second tier. Not getting anything done. Yeah, that was going to be a problem.
Yep.
That amount of movement from Bowser from top to bottom, that was not going to work long term. And it does end up making for a 907 for Bbforky.
Alright.
So we can go ahead and give him 3rd star out of 4.
Yay.
And a very respectable Bowser from 6, ending up with a 936. So 6 is getting steadier now.
Yeah, they're getting in their grooves.
6 is settling in one area. Forky's settling in another area, and 6 has got to hope that it changes in order for this match to get to a Game 7. Let's see if we can recalibrate 6's stream a bit before this next game. Hello, if you're seeing this and you're not already on Twitch.tv, click here to get the best Twitch experience. Thanks, Twitch.
Yep.
If you're seeing this and you're already on Twitch.tv, please review your third-party tools. Most likely there's an ad blocker or script running in your browser making it look like you're watching from another site. As we update our service, these third-party tools can affect Twitch's performance. The stream will resume shortly. Thanks for watching.
Gotta love it.
Boy. The way we watch these streams to be able to synchronize their capture at Twitch doesn't want to play nice with it sometimes. So,
yeah, I could rant for a while about Twitch and ads. But I mean, in the speedrunning streamverse, it's still a very reliable way of doing things as long as you don't constantly get the dumb pop-ups that happen streams. And the thing is, I don't know. At one point, Twitch had it where even like regular viewers were getting it. It's a mess. I could rant forever, but we got like panels that are swapping and attacks and Tetris. That's not real Tetris.
This is not real Tetris, and it's the greatest shame. One of the greatest shames of Tetris Company's CEO Hank Rogers to muddy the waters of the Puzzle League brand by letting him have the Tetris
so
name.
Much. I love it. It's like, yeah, I regret letting Nintendo use the name Tetris for this. Like, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Could have just let it stand on its own. But you live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow, on the words of yesterday. Alright, Game 6 is about to start. Forky is on double game point. 6 is going to have to pull one of his fastest runs of the night to extend this to a D-cider. Need to get some delicious D-cider to get a positive outcome for 6 here. Forky's initial attack was a bit low, but he knew that and rebuilt immediately and got a nice 16-second result out of it. And 20 for 6. These Lakitu were not bad for once. Interesting. There might have been a way to lag that chain a bit more. But Forky opted for a more traditional, more straightforward way to expand that chain. Oh, did 6 send enough here? No. Oh.
Ouch. Ouch.
This is not the time to have these stages. It's still very early, but you still can't have them. And Bumpty's chaining in second tier off garbage. That's disgusting.
Jeez.
That will not cease to be infuriating. Okay, Forky cut that off an X6 chain, but there were no good combos there. So that chain needed to keep going just a bit longer. Ah, now Poochie's getting more of an opportunity.
Okay, it worked out though. It could have been a lot worse.
Oh, this follow-up attack did not have any combos in it, so 6 will
That is unfortunate on 6's side there, yeah.
And Poochie's gonna get a chain. Fun! Fun!
I do want to remind everyone that Poochie actually did nothing wrong.
Speak for yourself.
I will not ever stop being a Poochie apologist.
Hashtag blame Poochie. Ruining runs since, like, 2010. Really? Or maybe 2007. I think that's the first documented speedrun of versus mode.
We should get that on like a t-shirt. Poochie, ruining your speedrun since 2007.
Oh, what timing on that attack from Forky, cementing the one-stage lead with that 13 in response to 6's 14 Wiggler. Oh man, we really don't get that much separation, this often. But Forky is flying.
He really wants this win here. Does not want it to go to Game 7.
He did say though in the race chat that he was down for it going all the way, but no, he doesn't want that. He actually does not want that.
He's hustling right now. Yeah, we can bring this to Game 7. Proceeds to floor the gas pedal.
Oh man, 28 for 6 Froggy. And yeah, Forky is trying to pull away with this. That opener was suspect. So Forky gonna take this 2x5. Were there any combos there? Oh, there were definitely enough combos.
There was a few. 19 seconds. We're getting pretty close to a 2-stage lead. This is really early 2-stage lead.
Okay, 6. that pin was barely falling and he caught it to extend the chain. Alright, I see you. Shout out to frame perfect mid-air catches. Just some of the amazing things you can do in this game. Okay, Forky's gonna need more. I'm not sure he's making the right setups to enable more. He's staying really low on his stack, not really getting combos in these chains. Just gonna need him to do more and more. It's over after 39 seconds, but 6 needs more of that to happen. Especially with that horizontal 6 combo, that will leave Lungefish conched. But it is Forky entering the cave at just under 5.5 minutes.
Still keeping that lead.
Okay, Forky seems to be committed to getting X6 chains in the cave. And it's working right now. Wow. It's definitely working at the moment. We've seen very mixed results from these two trying X6 chains in the cave, but that time it did work. I expect Forky will be trying to get to do more work. Okay, alright. X4 with that 8 combo, that's probably good enough, right? That's good enough, right? That's good enough, right? That's good enough, right?
Yeah. It looks like it was good enough. I don't know.
That is tremendous.
This is actually a gross lead Forky has right now. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine having
I'd rather not
this big of a lead.
I'd rather not say anything about the pace, but this is kind of nuts. Okay, Forky getting another X6 chain. Kamek is chaining quite a bit himself, though.
They're not leaving much.
Purple will extend the timer. Kamek may not have anything else left to say about this stage, though. Will not.
It's so funny trying to make it to the second tier in time.
Alright. Alright. As chat says correctly, Forky is not forking around. Reaching Bowser under 8 minutes. Will Forky get to move on here?
Let's go.
Okay, going to X6
That's
again.
6. Yeah.
X7 now. Not sure he wanted the X7, but you know what? Bowser can go X8. You probably need that much. Bowser's just flattening. Six Plants has no more time. But Forky Bowser may have no more panels. It's gonna be a slow burn, but that will do it.
That's it. That's it.
B Forky. Basketball for Kentucky will be taking this match 4 games to 2 with that 8-17.
Swish.
Wow. That is a time to get your best run of the night. And I'm pretty sure I said that. Pretty sure I said that for his match against Wiki as well. So Forky definitely possessing that clutch gene.
You know what? It just goes back to that tail of the tape where Forky is Puzzle General's best hype man. This is all on purpose.
Forky bringing in that hype. Indeed. That was actually clutch. And now 6 breaking out the Frankerzy and going Poochie strats. There we go. Now it's time for the show. Now it is time for a show. And I'm just now realizing that Forky brought that back from an 0-2 deficit to pull off a 4-game sweep of his own.
If it was a 1-game deficit, that would have been like the reverse 6 right there.
6 will have to settle for a 10-35 on this one. which is unfortunately not going to be enough here. With that 8:17, with that fastest time of the match, it will be Bbforky getting that 4th star and the win. Oh man, the 6 did so much, did so many good things in this tournament. Just managing to upset the #1 seed in the tournament to help set up this matchup.
Yeah, this is actually kind of terrifying right now, because FFR was basically, you know, clean, not a scratch, and then, you know, 6 came in, bonkers, absolute bonkers of a game happened, but now he's been kicked out, so it's like, ooh.
Hey.
Wow. Whoa.
And 6 joins us now as we try to get all of the fallen players here for exit interviews once they've been eliminated. 6, how are you feeling about that performance?
Yo, so on one hand, whenever you get eliminated from something like this, it never feels amazing. But then looking at the big picture at the same time, I think this time I actually, like, back in the PPL tournament, I really don't think, like, I really showed my devotion or attachment to, like, this game and what it means to me. And I think here I accomplished that much better.
Yeah, you were definitely throwing out some very great races, especially with FFR Pro getting that 9:15 race average on the way to what I think Aries correctly termed as the biggest upset in Puzzle General Tournament history. So you've got to be feeling good for at least being able to do that much in this tournament.
Yeah, that came as a real shocker there, but maybe just because I had no expectations is why I just sort of played calmly and tried my best and played my best, and it got me there, even though, you know, one time it got me there by like a second or two. It counts.
Definitely counts indeed. Unfortunately, like you were pretty steady there for most of this bracket. Seemed like you were averaging roughly in the 930s for your runs, and we definitely saw quite a few 930s from you in this match. But we saw some Bowser trolls again, as they seem to troll everybody. You think there's gonna be a way you can, like, get back to the lab as you've been doing all this grinding and seeing how I might be able to reduce those trolls in the future? Like we really need this insight, because so many people have been having trouble with Bowser in this tournament. We don't know. You got any ideas?
I wish I knew. Like, everybody gets Bowser at some point, and I think one of the most classic Bowsers is that literal bottom roll clear into stalling for another 45 seconds or whatever that ended up being. What do you do besides live in Bowser's world for that? But anyway, in the future, it's really tough to, like, identify how much I'll be grinding this just by itself, just because external motivation is kind of a thing that I've been trying to seek out for a long time, because, like, self-motivation isn't getting me to run these things as much as, you know, I have the potential for. But then these tournaments and something, they end up lighting the fire in me that lets me do this. And then like all of the people and the racers involved and the friendliness of them all, that's what kind of kept me going and fighting as much as I did, and what kept this enjoyable, and what may invoke me to actually like run this more in the future.
Well, you certainly have come a long way from how you entered this tournament. It's definitely been fun to see your grinds, and I think by far you've put up more on-stream practice within this bracket stage than basically everyone else that I can tell. So really good to see that, and really good to see some of that pay off in this tournament. Aries, you got any thoughts to share about what you've seen from 6? Any questions for him?
Yeah, are you joining the next tournament that we do? I don't even know what game it's going to be. I just need you to join it, so that way we can have another upset, so I can go absolutely bonkers again. Can you promise this to me?
I have no choice, because I'm like not satisfied unless I actually went all the way, as slim as that was. But at least like I have some ability to keep up with the puzzle legends.
Yeah,
so
I think that's really one of the most surprising things. Veterans of the scene, I guess, with these speedrun tournaments. You know, you have your classical names here, but recently we've been getting a lot of newer players like yourself and others who are holding their own against the giants. So that's actually really exciting to see, because the scene was kind of a little bit stagnant for a while. And then now we had like an influx, maybe one or two, like, oh, they're so good. But now we're getting like consistently good people. So it's a really exciting time right now, I think. And you being a part of that is pretty awesome.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. It's been hard to like talk about like gaming accomplishments if I'm not literally best of the world at it because of dumb standards, but yeah,
you need to be like me. I have no standards, so I can always bring people up.
Hey, that's the spirit. Let me find that.
There we go. There we go. Well, now that you unfortunately are no longer able to play any more matches 6, we're down to 5. It's Forky moving on to loser semifinals with the to face the winner of the next match coming right up after this. FFR Pro 21, the 1 seed, Tetris Attacker, the 7 seed, and then we've got winners finals set to play also next week between Foxy Man, the 3 seed, and myself, the 5 seed. 6, what are you what are you expecting to see from this tournament from here on out?
I mean, at this point, if Forky doesn't go all the way and take it, I'm going to feel slighted. So I have to root for him now. But just like statistically, that immortal set, I ran straight into you. If there can be more cards runs like that could be the tournament, right there.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This has certainly been a tournament for the ages 6, and you have provided a whole bunch of the reason for that. So I want to thank you again for participating, and thank you again for helping out with the commentary behind the scenes. We really appreciate your input, and just thanks again. It's been quite a treat to see.
I'm super grateful to that. Thank you for putting on an amazing presentation in so many ways. Thank you to the audience for listening to my weird commentary pun antics. Thanks to I Like Being Smart for being catalyst to a 6-month run back, emphasis on cat. Thanks to FFR Pro, Lunar Chimera, Cards of the Heart, and Forky for being such worthy opponents in this interesting puzzle journey. It's been amazing, guys.
It's been amazing. Hopefully we get to see you again in future tournaments. Thanks for playing, Six, and hope we see you next time. And and thank you, Aries, for helping me out with this match. And we've got one more for you on the live broadcast. It is the other losers quarterfinals match between the number 1 seed FFR Pro 21 and the number 7 seed Tetris Attacker. And for the Twitch audience, you will be seeing that up right after this, and it should be the next video for those of you watching on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe to get more of this content. It will be coming at you as it has been over the past couple of months. It feels like fast and furious. We like to go fast around here, and we hope you enjoy us going more fast for a bit longer. So for everyone at Puzzle General, participating in the tournaments, helping out with the tournaments behind the scenes, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, thanks for watching.